This 5-second intro took 2 days to make because I am so weird and took many breaks. Hello and welcome back to the Minecraft Let's Play. Today it is episode 4 and I'm just going to start right off by doing lots of things. So the first thing I would like to do is this garden right here. Last episode I had to pause at a pretty awkward position, but anyways, I had paused and I was preparing to do some amazing things here in the garden. Number 1, I need to add some lamp posts around for lighting. Number 2, I'm going to fill in this path with lots of cool blocks. I'm going to add in some stone bricks, maybe even some spruce as well to spruce it up. And around the garden, I plan to add some cool fences and posts and stuff like that to add some texture into this build, and then just maybe a bridge. But I'm not gonna worry about that now, because the first thing I need to do is fill in a little bit more of this grass, because the gravel is looking a little weird and I'm not a big fan of it. So I have some dirt to fill in here, and this is where I will be putting the first lamp post. So I think I'm just going to kind of wing it on the design with this thing. I have been thinking maybe something like this. I'm gonna need to pillar up a little bit. And I want to put just some deep slate tile slabs across like this and hang some lanterns from it, because I think that that would look quite nice. Let's see, does it? Oh, I can't hang it from there. That doesn't look awful. Now I added some things, we're getting there. Okay, now I'm getting close, but it's still missing something. Could the vines be the secret ingredient? Son of an orange chicken. The vines were what I was missing, and they were right in front of me the whole time. Anyways, this lamp is looking pretty cool. I really am proud of how this came along. I think that once there's a few more of them along here, and once there's some bushes and the garden is all fenced in and stuff and the path is complete, I really think that this whole area is going to look really, really good. So I'm going to throw in a few more of these along the path, and then I will be right back. Alright, so here it is now with the full path in here. I will add a little bit to the path. I might add some texture into it still. And I might add one more lantern post right here, because it's a very dark patch right here. But I'm not entirely certain when I will do that. Why is there a skeleton right there? As I was saying, I am so happy with how this view is coming. I think it looks really, really quite nice. And I can finally see that the build is slowly looking complete, which is just absolutely amazing. I'm so excited to have this thing totally finished, because then I can get started on what's next. But of course, I won't be telling you about that for quite a while. Now, the next thing that I would like to do is craft myself a cartography table, because I very badly need to go exploring, and I can't do that without a map. So I'm going to upgrade the map to level 4, and then I am going to explore. So, this way I go. Will I find anything good? Well, to be honest, I don't know. Wait a minute, I forgot my hoe. And now it's nighttime, and that's snow. Well, now it's the morning. I oughta blow. Man, those rhymes were so terrible. Sometimes I just don't know. Alright, I'm done rhyming now, I promise. By the way, I crafted up a bow. For reals this time. I am, for sure, done rhyming. That's cool. It kinda makes me drool and want to get in the pool. I know, I'm not cool. But hey, that's why I don't go to school. Anyways, I'm gonna do some exploring, hopefully find, hey, a beehive. Beehive. As I have been trying to say for the past 45 seconds, I'm going to do some exploring. I'm gonna try and find a village, and we'll see what happens. I will be back with you if I find anything notable. Does that count as notable? Because the sunken ship that's right underneath this water does. Okay, I haven't looted one of these things in a minute. Hopefully I know where all the chests are. Okay, there's number 1. I really hope I get some moss. That's what I need. Let's look for chest number 2, I guess. After several minutes and a brief internet search, I have determined there is not a second chest in that boat. Haha, but this second boat might. And this time I come prepared with doors, because I realized that these doors give me infinite water breathing. Like I said, infinite water breathing. Emeralds iron nuggets, gold nuggets. That was a crazy chest. Chest number 2, a bunch of paper and a buried treasure map. Oh yeah. And chest number 3, another Unbreaking 3 leather cap, more paper, and some rotten flesh that I'm just going to leave there. But no moss blocks. Holy chicken nugget, there are a lot of mobs right there. I'm gonna have to wait till daytime. Finally, a clear area for me to walk. Yes! I found one. I found a village. I may have sounded like a dying, screaming goat, but I found a village. Oh my goodness. Hello, how are you? I want to steal all of your things and then take you home with me and make you my slave. I mean, friend. They have potatoes and carrots and beets. I've been looking for those things. Oh, Iron Golem, isn't it a wonderful day? I'm gonna kill you and take your iron. Okay, now that I'm done completely poorly treating this entire village and all of its inhabitants, I can mark it on my map using this right here, this mechanic of placing a banner down and then right-clicking. As you can see, it will toggle it on and off. It's a great thing to use if you don't know how to activate coordinates. I myself do, and I'm going to just write these down. But if you don't like using the F3 system, it is a great way to mark stuff down on your map. So next, I keep on walking until I make it all the way back home. And boy, did I miss it. It was a good adventure. I found a village, which was mostly what I set out to do. I didn't find any moss blocks, which is really a bummer because I was hoping to put some moss blocks along the path here, but I guess that is just not going to happen, which is okay. So I'm going to plant my few potatoes and carrots, and then I am going to level up. And in order to do that, I am going to use this skeleton spawner behind me. I'm going to build an entire skeleton farm, and then I will be right back. Alright, so here we are. As you can see, I have done the entire skeleton spawner XP farm, and as you see, I made my little cute room in here. I actually like how I decorated it. I think it turned out quite nice. I am already at a level 32, and I haven't even done that much in here. This thing is ridiculously efficient. I'm super excited about it. It totally rules. And as you will see in a few days, there is a reason that I did not record myself building this skeleton spawner. It's because I did record myself building this skeleton spawner, and I'm putting out a tutorial. So make sure to keep your eyes and ears out for that. Should be coming in a few days. So I'm going to sit in here for a little bit and get some levels, and then I'm going to do some enchanting. Alright, so the first thing I'm going to enchant is this book, because it is an Unbreaking 3 book, which is just absolutely amazing. So now I want to see, is there... Okay, efficiency 4, that's not what I'm looking for. I'm trying to get fortune on that. What is the next book? Oh, a power 4 book. That's good, but I don't think I want to spend 3 levels, so I'm just going to enchant these boots with protection 1 because I needed some new boots. And now let's look, is there fortune 3 on the pickaxe? No, still, and... Oh, fortune 3 on the book. That's perfect. I can buy that. And whoa! Power 4, efficiency 4, and fortune 3. That's insane. Okay, now what are our options? We have protection 3, protection 1, so those are garbage. And then we have, oh, fortune 3. That's perfect. What I now can do is enchant that iron pickaxe with fortune 3, and then use the 5 diamond ore that I have to get enough diamonds to make a diamond pickaxe, and then I'll enchant that with the fortune 3 and efficiency 4 book. It's gonna be perfect. But I have to go back to the skeleton spawner first. I need a level. Alright, now I can enchant the iron pickaxe with fortune 3. Wow. Efficiency 4 and Unbreaking 3. Some crazy enchantments right there. And now I can see how many diamonds I get from these 5 right here. Wow. So far, 3 from 3. That's not the greatest. Oh, but 4 from that one. That made it 7. And now... another 2. Okay, 9 diamonds from 5 diamond ore. I'm okay with that. Now I get to craft up my next diamond pickaxe, mix these enchanted books, and lastly, craft up our fortune pickaxe, Fortune, for 15 levels. Wow, that's a lot, but it's worth it. I'm going to have to add mending to this at some point, but for now, this should be good, and... let's just do it. And now I get to place down all of the various ores that I have been collecting with my Silk Touch in the last mining sessions to mine with this fortune. The next thing I need to do is redeem myself. You see, last episode, I said that I was going to get diamond armor, and I did not. You see, I was planning to, and I tried really, really hard. I spent a lot of hours on it, and it just never happened. But this episode, for sure, I am going to get diamond armor. So, without further ado, it's time to do this thing. I will be back, and with full diamond armor. And this mining session just broke me. I was mining for about maybe an hour and 20 minutes total throughout this all. Not all of the clips are included in the time-lapse right here because some of the replays got actually messed up, so I couldn't export them. That's besides the point. Anyway, this session just kind of broke me because as I was going, my slow descent into madness began, and just every, 10 minutes without finding diamonds, I just got more and more upset. This was the worst luck I have ever had finding diamonds. Typically, I find diamonds pretty quickly between one another, and I had only found, I think, 2 chunks of diamonds in this entire mining session, and I got to the point that I had to go into the swamp and use the swamp method, which I kind of consider cheating, to get my last diamonds. That took very long, and all of those hours of effort just goes into this right here, just diamond armor. That's number 1, number 2, number 3, and then helmet, number 4. And although it was the worst luck I have ever had on finding diamonds, boy oh is it worth it. You can actually see my actual skin right now. This is like the first time in a very long time. That's the back of me, and this is the front of me, if you were curious. Anyway, here we go. This is a big moment. Full diamond armor. Totally awesome, and I still have 13 diamonds left, which is actually enough for me to craft up a sword, and I think I will also craft up a shovel and an axe as well, I think. And now all I have to do is enchant everything, and surprisingly, as you're about to see, I have 43 levels. This is the most I have ever had without, having just killed the Ender Dragon. So, here's the rundown. We got a Looting 3 Sharpness 4 Knockback 2 Sword, which I'm super excited about. We got nothing on the Diamond Chestplate or Diamond Helmet. We got Protection 4 Boots, which is so surprising. I've never gotten just one enchantment on boots before like that, so that's a little upsetting. Then we got Unbreaking 3, but Fire Protection Leggings, which isn't bad for now. I will keep those enchanted for going to the Nether. Then we got an Unbreaking 3 book and a shovel that has efficiency 4 and Unbreaking 3, but fortune, which means it's not Silk Touch, which means it's basically useless. And then still no enchantment on the Diamond Axe. So, not the worst with the enchanting, but not the best either. However, I'm super excited with what I now have, and I cannot wait to get started on doing a lot more things. Now that I have this diamond armor and diamond equipment, it's going to be a lot easier to do things quickly. So what I would like to do next to finish out the episode is go into the Nether. So I'm going to come down here underneath the house, as you can see, and I'm just going to put in this Nether portal. It's not going to be anything fancy right now, and I'll have to change it later on and move it, but for now, I'm just kind of putting it in. It's gonna look very bizarre, but it's gonna at least get me transported to that dimension. I think I'm ready. I'm not wearing all of my diamond armor, just the enchanted stuff, because I don't want to risk losing the other stuff in the event of if I die in lava and lose everything, which I'm not planning on, but you never know. So I am just going to light this portal, and I guess go on in. Okay, here I am. This is an interesting spawn. How high am I? I'm at Y95, which isn't awful, near a warped forest, which I don't like. Oh, wait, this is Crimson. That's warped. That I like. I like the warped forest. I'm not a huge fan of this Crimson, because there's the terrifying little, hog things that run around. Hoglins. They're called Hoglins. Anyway, I am okay with this. This isn't awful. It'll be a long way to get down to get to netherite level, but that shouldn't be too troublesome. There's a lot of lava, which I'm not a huge fan of. I don't see any nether fortress right away, but that doesn't mean there isn't one. I'm gonna keep looking around. There's a bastion. There's a bastion right there, and it's right next to that biome, which is insane. Oh my goodness. I cannot believe that. Oh my gosh, that's gonna have some insane loot in there. There could be a bunch of diamonds. There's obviously lots of gold. That could be so good. How do I get over there? I figured out how I get over there. I don't get over there. So I'm gonna grab some of this wood, and then I think I'm actually just gonna go back into the overworld. I really just wanted to get the nether set up because I will need to be beating the game soon. Because I very badly need an elytra and shulker boxes. So Ender Dragon, prepare yourself, because I'm coming for you. Now, this episode ends with fishy business. And by that, I mean axolotl business. Yes, indeed, when I was mining, I found a little cave with an axolotl inside, so I grabbed out my bucket and took the axolotl. So I'm going to place my axolotl in here, and I'm going to name this axolotl Axolotl. So there you go, there is Axolotl the axolotl. And it is my favorite and first and most beautiful pet that I will ever own. So, that's it for this episode. I really was hoping that I would be able to finish up this entire path, but until I get moss blocks, I actually cannot do that. So, hopefully I find some of those soon. Anyways, this episode was a ton of fun to make. I spent a lot of time on this, so if you would, please consider subscribing. It would really help me out, and it's completely free, and it is totally awesome. So, that was a horrible, horrible execution of asking you to subscribe, but do it. Anyways, I will see you guys in the next one. I hope you enjoyed. Peace out. And now I get to edit over 100 files for this video. Woohoo! So excited. I'm not so excited.